Here's a book I have for you guys today. It's That Is Not a Good Idea by Mo Willems. We love him, don't we? And first, you can already tell something's going on. There's her kids, there's the goose, there's the fox, and on the back it says, ooh, scary things. He wants her to come to dinner. He wants to have her for dinner. But anyway, it's scary, but it doesn't end up scary. That is not a good idea. And look, he is yellow. Isn't that cheerful on the inside? I love when that happens. Again, we see the title. That is not a good idea. And there's so many bad ideas in this book. So first we see the fox see the goose, and he looks so happy, and she looks kind of alarmed. And the next page, we see what he says. He says, "What luck? Dinner." Yay! Scary. And then he has this idea that he will charm her. He says, "Excuse me, would you care to go for a stroll?" And she looks kind of shy and kind of blushes. And what do you think she's going to say? She says, sure. And her kids say, that is not a good idea. And then he says, would you care to continue our walk into the deep, dark woods? And she says, sounds fun. And her kids say, oh, that is really not a good idea. Then he says, would you care to visit my kitchen that is nearby? And look at them in the big, deep, dark woods. So little, so big and scary. What does she say then? I would love to. And what do you think her kids say? That is really, really not a good idea. Look, they're flapping up into the air. They're so upset, trying to warn. Then he says, they're in their kitchen, and he says, would you care to boil some water for some soup? And she looks so innocent. Look, he's only got one big pot and one place setting. Oh no, only one person's going to be eating. He says, would you like to boil some water for soup? And she says, certainly. I would love soup. And her kids go crazy. And they say, this time they say 3 reallys. That is really, really, really not a good idea. They're oh, look at them flapping, scared, eyes closed. And then he says, would you care to look at my soup? A key ingredient is missing. And her little tongue is sticking up. She's like, that looks so tasty. And then she says, no, the kids say, 4 reallys. That is really, 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 really not a good idea. Her kids, they're trying to warn, but... And she looks in the soup, and she says, all innocently, oh, a key ingredient is missing. You! And she throws the fox into the pot of stew. And I love what they say. He says, "Oh my." And then there's sound effects. Splash, swamp, and zoom. She does it really fast. He's in the soup. So now they have fox soup. And here are all the kids lined up with their big spoons ready to have nice, yummy soup. And they said, "Well, we did try to warn him." They were warning the fox. And the last page, they're all sitting around a circle with their soup, their delicious soup. And she says, "More soup, children?" And then it says, "The end." Thank you for being here with me. What a good book.